Hello everybody, welcome to another pickup video. And I went to a couple yard sales today and I went to a couple last weekend, so I figured I'll show you guys what I picked up the last couple weeks. It is starting to warm up a little bit, so I'm starting to go to the yard sales a little more, so hopefully I'll be making some more videos more often and stuff. So let's see, I picked up, I guess I'll show you this first. I picked this up on eBay for like $5, and it's Mega Man Anniversary Collection, and it has all the classic Mega Man games on there, 1 through 6 on the NES, and it has Mega Man 7 and Mega Man 8 and a couple other Mega Man games that I haven't unlocked yet. So that's what I picked up on eBay, and I picked this up last weekend at the art sales. The only thing I found worth buying or whatever, and it's Legend of Zelda Link to the Past and Four Swords, and it's just the cartridge. I already have this game complete, so I'm going to be selling this on eBay, but I wanted to hold on to it so I could show you guys. I picked it up for $2, so that was a pretty good deal. The camera's taking a while to focus on stuff. So I picked up a bunch of stuff at this one yard sale today, and I think I paid $5 for all this stuff all together. So yeah, she wanted 6, so I just said, will you take 5? And she said yeah. So I got a Nintendo NES controller, and this controller was so dirty I had to clean it up really good so I could show you guys. But maybe I should have took a picture or something before, like before and after, because it was so bad. But it's nice and clean now. And she also had this laying there, so I grabbed this. It's a RF adapter for the regular Nintendo, or you could use it for the Super Nintendo. And then I got this Game Boy Advance 2-player link cable. I'm pretty sure you can also use it for the GameCube to link it up to there, but you need another adapter for that too, I think. I'm not totally sure, but I'll look it up. Also got this power cord. It's not a Nintendo brand, but it is the right voltage and everything, and I already tested it for my Nintendo, and it plugs in and works perfectly. The only thing I noticed just now is the thing's a little bit bent, but I'll be able to bend that back, no problem. And finally, she had this laying there, and all these cords were all tangled up and dirty, but I wrapped them all up, and well, I cleaned them first and then I wrapped them all up. So this is Xbox 360 AV cable. So all that for $5. And I went to this one yard sale. It was kind of out of the way. I drove a few miles out of my way to get to it. But usually those kind of yard sales, you're thinking on the way there that this place is gonna have nothing. It's gonna be a waste of my time and a waste of my gas and stuff. But usually I notice that the ones that are out of the way usually tend to pay off the most. So they didn't have any games, but they did have some manuals laying out, and it's kind of weird to find like manuals, and I'm finding a bunch of like manuals and cords, but I'm not finding any systems or games today. But I found the manual for Clay Fighter for the Super Nintendo, and I'm pretty sure that game is rare. I know for sure that Clay Fighter 2 is rare, and usually when a game is rare, it means the manual is even more rare, because it doesn't mean it goes for more than the game, but it's harder to find the manual for a rare game than it is a more well-known game. So anyways, he also had Low G-Man. I've never played that game. I've heard of it before. I don't remember where I heard of it, but that name does strike a bell. And so yeah, so I got that, and hopefully I'll pick up that game somewhere down the line. And he also had the Legend of Zelda manual. I thought this was really cool. I'm going to flip through a few of the pages so you can kind of see the This one right here, if you zoom in, it says Mario and Luigi as the characters that they chose. So I thought that was pretty funny. And there's some nice little artwork in there. I mean, really, like every single one of these pages has like amazing artwork, so they did a really good job on that manual for how old it is. Today they're getting really lazy with manuals. I remember I got Gears of War 3 and it only came with like a dinky little sticker and like a one-page manual, and I didn't even want the sticker really. I was just like, a sticker really? Am I 5? Like, anyways, that's a whole different story though. I picked up this at I think this was the first game I picked up this morning. Sonic Adventure DX. It's like it's actually a Dreamcast game that they ported over to the GameCube, and I'm gonna play it, but I'm not gonna keep it in my collection because it's got the greatest hits on it, and for me, I just don't like those in my collection personally. So. But it is a fun game, so I'll play it for a little bit and then I'll end up selling it on eBay or something. This one yard sale had, they didn't have any games or systems or anything, but once again they had 2 controllers, some random ones too. The Zapper, and I haven't tested this yet, but hopefully it works. And Atari controller. And this isn't the plug and play either, it's an actual Atari controller. It looks in really good condition, the cord's not frayed or anything, and the joystick you know, is still really stiff and stuff, so hopefully that works. I don't have an Atari to test it on, so I don't know if it works, but hopefully it works. And went to a different yard sale. I went to a bunch of yard sales today, so you know, I didn't find a whole bunch at one yard sale, but I found little things here and there at different yard sales. So this one yard sale had this laying there. I must have been sitting there in the sun like for weeks and weeks and weeks because it's just totally sun damaged. This game was so dirty. Like, it took me about 4 or 5 Q-tips to clean just the contacts itself, because every time I pulled the Q-tip out, it was just black on the end. And like a couple paper towels to clean the cartridge itself. It was filthy. The back label is missing too, but it does work. I tested it and it does work, so hopefully I could sell that on eBay for a few bucks, or you know, if let me guys know if you guys want to do a trade, or if you're interested in one of these games, and you know, hit me up in the comments or a personal message, and I'll definitely be interested in trading or selling any of these games to my subscribers, or to anybody just you know, viewing in or whatever. So yeah, but I do have that game already, so I'm gonna sell it. And this game I have already too. And I find this game all the time. It's one of those games that's just so common. But figured I'd pick it up. It was $1, and picked up Tenchu for the PlayStation, and it's a greatest hits copy, so I'm not gonna keep it, but the money that I acquire from selling these video games, I usually use it to buy more games at yard sales and stuff. So it's not like I'm just, you know, trading him or wasting him away or whatever. You know, I am using that money to get more games. So but I'll play Tenchu a little bit. I've never heard of it or played it before, so I'll give it a shot. It looks like an interesting, like, little stealthy ninja game. So I personally don't like the graphics in the PlayStation that much. The original PlayStation, I think they're a little bit too outdated to today's standards. The N64 had more. I think the graphics hold up on the N64 just a little bit better, but maybe that's just my personal preference or whatever. It's definitely not nostalgic preferences, because I grew up with a PlayStation 1. And I didn't grow up with a Nintendo 64, so well, the last thing I have here is this lady had a bunch of DS games sitting out, and None of them really looked that interesting to me anyway, but I looked at them anyway, and I popped them open, and they're empty. And beforehand, I asked her how much she wanted for them, and she said, you know, like $2 a piece or whatever. And she was gonna sell them like that for $2 a piece. And it's a good thing I looked in there. But I told her they're empty and they're not worth, you know, the paper they're printed on anymore, or the plastic that they're, you know, whatever. So she said, oh, she'd give them to me for $1, all of them. So I gave her $1 for all 5 of these cases. And what I'm gonna do is print my own labels out, and basically just here, I'll show you right now. Like, you could take a Game Boy Advance game, and there's like a slot right here, and you just pop it right in there, and you can make your own case for your Game Boy Advance games. So I could print out a Zelda label for this and put it on my shelf if I wanted to, but like I said, I already have a box for that game. But I'm gonna do that with a few of my other games, like Metroid and stuff like that. So, well, that's it for this video, and stay tuned, because I'll be hitting up the art sales next week, and hopefully I'll be making a new video pretty soon. So hit the subscribe button and leave a comment and let me know what you think. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.